Hey, welcome back to the garden. Another week. So I just realized I need to turn off the hose. Okay, so at this end, we've got the volunteer cherry tomatoes. Okay, hose is off. Now I've just been letting these go wild. I really don't like cherry tomatoes that much, so who cares? Now, the Thai chilies are continuing to do well. If we look in here, these things are absolutely covered with peppers that I need to harvest. And since I haven't been harvesting them, they're actually dropping some peppers on the ground there. So if I don't clean this up, sorry, weeds are bothering me. If I just let those go, I will probably get volunteer peppers here next year. On the other hand, this bed, let me move a little bit so you can see better. This bed here, we're planning to put a trellis system in. So getting volunteer peppers in there doesn't really matter much because we're going to just weed them out anyways. The jute is continuing to grow insane. I keep saying this because it's not something you're used to in the U.S. This is called saluyot in the Philippines, and basically the leaves are edible. Ooh, and I'm starting to get flowers in there. So we might actually get fruit and seeds out of this thing. I think it's spreading by underground runners, because if you look here, right at the edge, we got a bunch of little ones coming up. Now, continuing on, the chili laboyo are also absolutely covered in peppers and need to be harvested. I don't think these have dropped any peppers yet, but they're still going kind of crazy. Another bed full of Thai chilies, and it's very similar, covered in peppers. If these look a little wilted, that's because I just watered them, and hey, it's summer in Texas. It's bright out and hot. Now, I did pull out all of the tomatoes that were growing here. They had end rot and some other nutritional issues. So this bed is probably not going to produce good tomatoes, at least not this year or next. So my goal is to plant beans in there. Those should add nitrogen to the soil and get this a little more ready. I'll throw some compost in on the top. Something just made background noise. Over here, we have the mango tree continuing to get taller. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this thing, because it's getting taller. It should probably get planted in the ground, but for now it's just growing there. We've got some interesting little things like this, and I don't know if this is a weed or a vegetable that's just volunteer. Same with that little guy, and those things over there. The rest of this bed, though, I just put down black beans in. One thing I discovered was kind of handy to do this is I marked every 6 inches with a little line along the edge of the bed, and we'll put a level across it and use that as a guide for planting. I have 4-foot level. It's a 3-foot bed. It worked out. And at the end, I did similar markings, though those weren't particularly useful. So this bed is actually probably one of the better soils in the garden. This is a lot of compost and a lot of kitchen scrap, frankly, composting in there. So it should be doing pretty well. Granted, that one is where we buried the first chicken flock in that bed. And as you can see by the fact that the saluyot is, I'm guessing 8 feet tall now, maybe taller. The soil over there is pretty good. Go over here. Sorry, I know I'm walking slow. I screwed up my knee, and it's still healing. The calamansi tree is getting taller. I mean, it still doesn't look like a tree necessarily, but it's getting there, and we don't have any fruit on it though. This is the one that's three years old, though last winter we got a freeze that was pretty hard and killed off all of the growth above ground and just kept the root ball alive, and this all popped up this year. So hopefully next year it'll be better, and we're going to take better care of it this winter. Okay, and now for the chickens, which were recorded earlier today.